Hi, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Hope.
And this is the Bookish and Bubbly podcast.
Woo!
Hey, yo, it's me, Brooke. My voice cracked.
It's me. And it's Hope.
Yeah. We're back, baby.
You always sound like a game show host. I wish I could do that. I'm not going to try, though. I don't want to try.
Not live. Maybe, will you do it for me off air?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll take it. We're here. We're finally here.
It's been a long journey.
Wow. It sure has been.
When did we start reading these?
Well, we took our break August. Like mid-August, we started these books.
Yeah, we're at the end of September almost. Well, middle end of September.
Which is actually, these books are
pretty
long.
good, actually.
Yeah, they're quick books, or they're long books, but we read them fairly quick. For me, at least, it was quick.
Yeah.
But did I hold you back speed-wise? Just wondering.
No.
That's great. Good to know.
No. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, to be honest, Silver Flames, I did listen to parts of it and read it because I felt like I did not have enough time.
It just was a
to read
big
800
boy.
pages. Yeah.
It was a little daunting. Like, yeah.
It was daunting, like the climb up Ramiel.
Ooh.
Did you hear that tie-in?
Yeah.
Wow. So dumb. I don't know how you even say that. Ramiel. I'm going to say it like that. I think that sounds
That
fancy.
sounds better. In my head, I was like, Ramiel.
Well, we're fancy because we're drinking from our goblets. So we have to be fancy.
Our boxed Moscato.
I forgot it is boxed Moscato. We still have to try my lemonade Moscato I bought a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
So once the box runs out, then we'll dip into the lemonade Moscato. Right in time for like November. Perfect.
It'll be snowing outside and be like, this is good. Summer's day.
You know what we should do? One of these, like one of the warmer months, we should make like a
Spiked hot chocolate.
Yeah, or like a spiced rum. Like,
ooh, like a cider.
Yes. Well, definitely Angry Orchard. If you know me, Angry Orchard is my number one drink. So I'll definitely be having some Angry Orchard before the fall ends.
Yeah.
Because I love it. It's so good.
I drink Angry Orchard all year long.
Me too. I haven't drank it in quite a while.
Do you like the cider boys?
Yeah, those are fine. They're really sweet.
You think?
Sweeter than Angry Orchard, I thought.
Yeah.
But I tried like a strawberry one. I don't know if I've actually had the apple cider boys. I've had like a strawberry, I think, or raspberry maybe. It was very, very sweet. But I loved it.
Yeah.
Because the sweeter the better, honestly.
I really like the ciders.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a cider I haven't enjoyed.
That's my go-to, like when you want to look cool drinking a beer in a bar.
You look like you're drinking
because you're
one.
like, this could be a beer.
The color
it's not
is there.
But you don't know that.
It's actually apple juice, but you'll never know. Yeah, no, I love cider. Yeah, we have to go to that cider with Megan.
Yes.
Cidery. Is that what it is?
I've been saying that, but I feel like
It's like a brewery, but it's for cider.
yeah.
A cider brewery? Maybe?
Cider distillery? I don't know.
Fancy.
The place that has cider.
Yeah, we want to go there with Megan. Bottom line. And we'll be getting together soon to watch Heather McMahon's comedy special on Netflix.
Yes.
You know us, we like Heather McMahon, which actually I don't know if we've talked about her on here.
No.
Oh my gosh. We all went to her show last year. Mm-hmm. Was that earlier this year? That was earlier this year, I think. February.
Was it?
I think so. But
yes, because we were talking about starting the podcast that night. And I think we told Shane, your brother, like the name of it and stuff. And he was
we were like, what should we name it? Yes, he hated the name. But we went with it anyway.
Look where we're at now.
1,000 listens.
Amazing.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that.
I can't
Not
either.
one bit.
Be honest. During the day, do you just play it on a loop so that our views go up, or our listens go up?
I'll take it. I'll take it because that means someone out there is dedicated to listening to us and to increasing our numbers. I don't care. I love him even more for it. That's so nice of him. Oh, yeah. That was in like February.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we were like really talking about it. And yeah, I remember that.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But yeah, we love Heather.
I think they doubted us a little bit.
Everyone did doubt us.
No one thought we could do it.
We have risen above all the controversy and adversity that's been thrown our way. And we have triumphed. In the face.
Triumphed.
The face of. That's a word.
Is it?
I don't know. Probably. Triumph. I've triumphed. Yes.
No.
Hope is currently Googling it to prove herself wrong. Is it a word?
Yeah. Past tense of achieved a victory, be successful.
Well, we have triumphed. I stand by it. We are CEOs. I hate when people say that. I hate
That's
that.
going in my Instagram bio.
I'm a CEO. I really hate that.
Yeah.
It's like, boss babe. It's like that. I'm like, you're just a person. I don't know. I feel like when you say CEO, this is a little bit, it's not a rant, but
Go for it.
I feel like the reason people do it is to be like empowering to women, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm a CEO, but I'm a she-EO because I'm a woman.
Right.
But I feel like it's making it less about the position and more about that you're a woman with that position. It like cheapens it.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm just a CEO. No matter if I'm
because
a man or
why
a woman.
couldn't girls
why
be
couldn't
a
girls
CEO?
be exactly?
I got first. I was like, where are you going
I
with
know.
this? And
I
then
didn't. It did not make sense. Why
Another
couldn't
bit.
I be a CEO? But I have to be now a she-EO?
Yeah.
No.
We're the MFCEO.
Exactly. That would be cool. Just add 2 more letters in the front.
Yeah.
MF CEO.
Yeah.
Perfect. Not
like in your email signatures, how you put it, like Hope McPeak, MFCEO.
perfect.
I might put that on my work email tomorrow.
I think you should. How are you feeling that we're at the end of the what is now the ACOTAR series, but we do know that she has a couple more in the chamber.
Yes.
There's 2 more long books and 1 novella on Goodreads that she announced.
Yeah. I feel kind of sad about it.
Me too.
Like I told you I felt like I was like not finishing it because I didn't want it to be over.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll never read like a full series that was this good ever again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad.
It is.
But at the same time, on the way here, I was thinking, and I was like, I'm so glad that people like kept saying, read this series, because I never would have picked it out myself to read. Mm-hmm. And then it makes you wonder, like, what else is out there?
Absolutely. Yes, because there's plenty of books people are like, this was the best book I've ever read.
Yeah.
And it might not be for you, but it might be for you.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Gotta try the new stuff,
Yeah. I had a thought that if you at all were interested in more fantasy, you might like the Caravel series.
Oh.
It is a young adult series, so there's not it's not anything crazy. But it's a very light fantasy.
Okay.
Basically, just magic. But there's like love stories in those. And then the Once Upon a Broken Heart, the Ballad of Never After, those are people like those even more, but it's kind of like a continuation of the series.
I'm really down to try whatever.
I feel like you might like those. You could at least listen to the audiobooks on your drive or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Because Hope's an audiobook girl now.
Got
her signed up for Hoopla tonight.
I just I'm very versatile, I just
I'm
try
glad.
it out.
I'm glad you got into them.
Yeah. I wouldn't that's actually a lie, what I was about to say. I was going to say I wouldn't just listen to them at home, but I actually do. When I'm cooking or something, I'll put an earpod in and listen to it.
Yes. It's just an easy thing to listen to, and you could listen to music.
Yeah. Or
Sometimes
work during lunch.
You want to know what's happening in your book.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, during lunch. That's a great time.
It's always kind of interesting, though, when you're listening to it, and it's a spicy part, and it's you're sitting in the same room with somebody, and they're saying something, and you're like, oh, God, can they hear this?
Also, you're also like, can you please keep it down? I'm trying to focus.
I never told the story of my first audiobook that you said I had to.
forgot.
Should I say it?
Yes, you should.
Okay. So, Brooke got me started. She was like, download Hoopla and Libby. She's like, you can listen to the audiobooks because I have a really long drive to work now. And so the first one, she was like, get the Throttled series. It's already available.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Lauren Asher.
Lauren Asher. Yeah, she's like, get those. It's already
And
available.
I was reading them at the time. I was like, yeah, do it.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I had listened to it for like a day, and the next day I was in line at Starbucks and I had just ordered my coffee, and I pull around, and you know how like you're still listening to your music while you're waiting to like get up to the window, and then like you have to, as you get to the window, you're like, okay, now's the time, I need to turn it down, whatever. Well, everybody just started moving really fast in the line, and it just happened like I didn't have time. We were driving. I was up at the window. Then they're waiting on my card. So the book is still playing. Nothing had happened in this book so far. And all of a sudden the narrator is like, and she wrapped her fingers around my hard cough or something. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was this really young girl at the window, and she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. So she like threw my coffee out the window, and I like sped off really quickly. So
embarrassing.
if you're going through a drive-thru, turn that down.
Turn it off. To be safe, what if you accidentally
Hit pause and kill the app.
What if you accidentally graze the volume button and it
turns
up and it's like, fuck, or something
seriously. Crazy. Yeah. It was funny, though.
That's hilarious. Have you been back to that Starbucks since?
Actually, I went today. You know?
Did you notice anybody? Were they like, we know who you are. we know what you listen to.
No, I feel like in the morning, like, I've become a coffee fiend. Like, I have to have it.
Gotta have it.
I totally get it. Like, before, I never understood the deal with coffee and how, like, people are like, it makes me happier in the morning. Yeah. And I was like, that's ridiculous. It's a drink. And then you really get, like, going with it and find a coffee you like. And then you're like, inject that into my vein.
Is your coffee still that new one? The apple one?
I do like that one. But I mostly like
choice?
A caramel macchiato girl, or like, I don't know, as long as, I usually get the caramel macchiato creamer. I did get a brown sugar oat milk creamer from Trader Joe's, and it was really good.
Yum.
I think I'm just learning to like everything, but I think in a perfect world, everyone would be happier. All the problems, all the crime, everything would stop if everyone just had somebody waiting for them with a warm cup of coffee when they woke up.
I think you're absolutely correct.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I'll die on that hill. I really think that's
I think you just solved every conflict that's ever happened.
I'm telling you. We got severely off track there.
We were talking about the books.
Yeah. We should get on back.
These books have been great.
They have been.
Bottom
How do
line.
you feel about ending it?
I feel good. I feel really excited for the next ones. I'm very interested to see. I was like trying to think, what could they be? Who could they be about? And my thought was, okay, well, it could be the rest of Cassie or the rest of Nesta's story.
Yeah.
Because the first three were Feyre.
Yeah.
And then it was a novella. And then we have Nesta's story. And I feel like Nesta still has a long way to go. At least in my book, she has a long way to go. And just to see how that story develops. I feel like there's more going. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be that or if it was going to be just about another character like Azriel. I'd love to see Azriel's story.
Or Elaine.
Yeah, Elaine, yeah. I'm interested to see I want to hear other people before Elaine. She's low on my list.
I feel like, though, that was, like, my only, like, one of my negatives, I guess, was that, like, why put her in there? If, you know, like...
There were a lot of things that just didn't get resolved.
Yeah.
But I assume...
So maybe it's coming.
Yeah, I assume it's just because it's coming. I mean, I think Sarah J. Maas is such a good author, and she weaves the stories perfectly.
Perfectly.
And, like, even in ACOTAR to Wings and Ruin.
Yeah.
You had storylines that took that long to finish. But she did finish them. So I don't think she's going to just leave them, because that would be crazy.
I agree.
So yeah, like we don't know anything more about Queen Vasa, or and Jurian, and then now we still have that Dread Trove hanging out now.
Yeah.
And they have it. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Baron is a loose cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just have a lot of different random
Just a
things.
lot going
Elaine
on.
and Lucian.
Yeah.
Are they going to get together?
Yeah.
I
Poor
don't know.
Lucian.
I know. He doesn't seem to, like, I feel like he's not, like, absolutely in love with her or anything, though. But I don't know if that's more just because she has shown absolutely no interest in him.
Yeah.
Or if that's because he's trying to just give her space. I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's always what I did wonder. Like, when people... So let's say just, like, normal fairies that have been fairies their whole life. When they are mated or whatever, do they see each other immediately and know they're mates and then just fall in love right then? Or is it, like... Because all the mates that we know of, which are just Feyre and Rhys, and then...
Yeah.
I'm just realizing that I'm going to say spoilers.
It's okay.
Spoilers.
I feel like if you're with us, you've read these books.
I agree. I don't think anyone's listening to like 25% of it.
Yeah. And if you've listened to all these and you haven't read the books, odds are you're not going to read the
and
books.
also, that's on you.
Nor do you need to. You're welcome.
Correct. Okay. So we only know of Feyre and Rhysand and Cassian and Nesta as mates. And both of the women in that scenario were human.
Yeah.
And then turned into Fae. And so it's like, it feels like that's a different scenario than other times. Like, than in their normal fairy world. Like, Cassian seemed like he immediately knew they were mates. But she didn't. Rhysand knew they were immediately mates. But she didn't.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess I'm just, like, normally, how does that work? I don't know. We don't know. I'd love to see a fairy who they've always been fairies be mated and see if they immediately like connected or if they slowly built love or something. Like, I want to know how that works. Or if they're like, oh wow, we're perfect for each other. I'm in love with you after I saw you for 1 second. I don't know how it works.
Wouldn't that be easy though?
Interesting.
Like, perfect.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah.
If it was just like, it would make things easier.
Done.
Love it. Yeah, I'm excited. I really want to hear Azrael's story.
Yeah.
Real bad.
I think we'll get it.
Because his two friends are now mated and he's by himself. Which he seems...
I volunteer.
I know. He seems to be a loner on, like, just normally, but they love each other. All those boys love each other. And it's so cute. Yeah. He's just pining after more, and that's never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
I thought that was going to come out in this book.
That's another thing that they have to finish more story.
I was shocked that they didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything. She was away for like the entire book. So
yeah. There's just more to happen.
There's a lot more for sure. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think the next 2 books will be Nesta's story, or do you think it's going to be?
I thought it was going to be
people?
like, I was like, they have to do something with Elaine and Lucian, and then same thing with Azrael. I was like, I hope that we get that. So
I honestly feel like Azrael's a bigger character than even Elaine is.
Yeah.
Elaine doesn't do anything.
I know. I want just like the idea of her, like
absolutely.
I feel like something has to happen.
I want to know more about her too.
Yeah.
I want to hear her thoughts because she seems like this like frilly little girl that's like I mean, she's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against Elaine. I realize it sounds like
we just haven't learned anything about her.
I haven't learned anything about her except that she's so sweet.
Yeah.
She likes to garden.
Yeah.
And she's good at giving gifts.
Yeah, like she's been introduced as like a quote unquote main character in the family, but she's not like been treated as one.
Right. I feel like we should get like more story, Azrael's story.
But it could be a thing where they're still wrapping up Nesta's story like they did with Feyre and Rhys as they're building another one too.
Easily. That's true. Because in Wings and Ruin we saw Nesta and Cassian kind of.
Yeah.
Even in the end of Mist and Fury, or in through Mist and Fury, we kind of saw Nesta and Cassian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, perfect. I'm excited. But I'm really excited to get into like Throne of Glass and Crescent City.
I know.
I don't know when I'll do that because I feel like I need a break.
Yeah.
I need to like be prepared to dive into 8 books.
Oh my gosh. They're big books too, aren't they?
I don't think all of them are, but like the last one's like 1,000 pages.
Oh my goodness. it's just like heavy to hold too.
Yeah.
Like I want to hold the book, but
Yeah.
like them big boys, they're tough to hold.
Yeah. Yes, that one I was having a hard time.
Yeah.
When I was reading it, I was like,
You gotta like,
you gotta maneuver. Yeah.
yeah. So, anywho.
Anywho, should we dive in?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, short summary.
Dun dun dun.
Back of the book summary. Nesta Archeron has always been prickly, proud, swift to anger, and slow to forgive. And since the war, since being made high fae against her will, she struggled to forget the horrors she endured and find a place for herself within the strange and deadly night court. The person who ignites her temper more than any other is Cassian, the battle-scarred winged warrior who is there at Nesta's every turn. But her temper isn't the only thing Cassian ignites. I haven't read this. The fire between them is undeniable, and it only burns hotter as they are forced to work closely together. As the threat of war casts its shadow over them once again, Nesta and Cassian must battle monsters from within and without as they search for acceptance and healing in each other's arms. What'd you rate it?
I think a 4.
Yeah, I was going to say... I forgot to think about it. I was like, immediately this is a 5 because it's within this series, but I didn't, like a 4 is, I
think it's
4.5 maybe.
Appropriate.
Yeah, maybe
It
4.5.
wasn't like we talked about, like I didn't feel as it was as amazing. Nothing's ever going to top Mist and Fury for me.
Yeah.
But like even Wings and Ruin, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
like,
I liked Mist and Fury and Wings and Ruin better
yeah.
too. I would say 4.5 maybe. But
Still loved it.
But then I always think also, like compared to other books I've read,
Yeah.
I still really liked it.
Yeah. But again, a 4 or 4.5 is not bad.
It's not. I don't know why I'm like
5
it
is just
needs
like
to be a
there were
5.
no flaws.
Whoa. I didn't know that was the
But like
criteria.
No, like you like
Yeah.
wouldn't change anything about the book.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 4.5.
Okay.
Sticking with it. We'll see. Yeah. So.
Okay, I'll go. So as the book begins, we realize
So as the book begins, we follow Nesta Archeron, and she is in a tavern.
that laugh, literally what came out of you. You cut me off.
I did. I'm so sorry.
No, it was funny.
It was fine. How you said it was fine.
I was gonna say, so as the book begins, we find out what a raging alcoholic Nesta is. That girl is out there living. She is drinking it up and just
Sleeping around.
sleeping with anybody.
Who has a heartbeat. Maybe. She doesn't probably even know. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. She's a mess.
A mess.
Yeah.
The Hot Mess Express.
Which we started seeing at the end of Frost or during Frost and Starlight. We saw that.
She's really just spiraling.
Yeah. She sure is. And she is summoned to the river house where
Listen, if
they're
Ree
living.
summons you,
I'm there, baby. But she's just such a mess and like it's bad. And they're like, dude, you're a mess. And she's like, how dare you tell me how to live? And they're like, we're literally we're bankrolling this shitty life that you're making for yourself. I really had a hard time
I did too in this book.
with Nesta. And I know people literally are obsessed with her.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't like her because Reese doesn't like her, so anybody Reese doesn't like, I'm out.
Yeah. I had such a hard time with her character
Yeah.
because I felt like it took forever for her character to develop 1%. And she is just, I feel like she just feels really sorry for herself.
Oh, for sure.
And she's such like in a victim mentality, but then also she's like, but I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
The dynamics with herself is weird. Like she like hates herself and she blames herself for all these things you find out. But then she also just has to crap all over everybody else for no reason.
Yeah. It's just like
I don't get it.
frustrating to watch.
It's very frustrating.
Like you're like, you could have a family. You could have Cassian.
But you're just like, no, I'm going to be a total ass to you.
Yeah. I'm going to stay in your crappy
Oh
apartment.
my goodness.
Screw everyone.
Yeah.
And keep drinking that wine, which
I get it.
can't knock her for that part, but
Yeah, it's rough though.
yeah.
But yeah.
So she's summoned, and they're like, basically, you're moving with Cassian, which I would think she would have been excited about, honestly, but she was not.
Well, she at the end of Wings and Ruin maybe, but now she like hates everybody, and it would have been helpful, I think, if in her mind she would have been thinking different things. But in her mind she was like, I literally hate everybody.
Yeah.
So that was also tough. I was like, okay, so she does hate everyone. I'm confused. But
So they were moving her and they were making her train.
And then work at the library. Yeah.
Underground.
And not great. She was pretty pissed about all this. And the other option was that she has to go take her to the human world. So she picked to do the first, the former. She picked that. Good choice, I guess. We got our first good choice.
Yeah.
It's rough for a while.
Yeah.
She's so mean. And she also is like wasting away. She isn't eating. She just keeps refusing to train all the time. Cassian takes her to the Illyrian place and he tries to get her to train every day, and everyone's crapping all over him.
Yeah.
And so is she. She just decides to join on in and makes him look like he can't control her.
Yeah.
Which he really can't.
No.
So fair.
He's put up a good fight, though. He's really trying.
He's really trying, and he's so nice.
Yeah.
And she's the worst. I don't really like her.
I agree with you.
Okay.
The whole time I was like, you don't even know what is in front of you.
Well,
Like,
I was just waiting for that to set in for me to really like her.
yeah.
It never really did. It took a long time to like the last 5 pages. Like, I just can't relate to that. Just lashing out at people in such a malicious way.
Yeah.
Like, she hits people where it hurts the most. She finds that weakness, which she talks about even.
Yeah.
She talks about how she does that, which I did. So I was talking to Olivia about it. I have sent her, one was an 8-minute long message and one was a 10-minute long message.
Oh my.
Of me trying to figure out what I thought about Nesta. And she's like, clearly you have a lot of thoughts. She pointed out that I had sent those 2 long ones. And she did make a point. She's like, it's not an excuse, but it's an explanation. Like, her mom did raise her to be basically this. She raised her to be snobby. She raised her to be very cunning and trying to, like, play everybody and, like, be very strong and be maybe not quite this mean, but, like, she did raise her to be this, like, wall and, like, not let people in and all this stuff. So that was a good point. I was like, I totally forgot about her mom, and she didn't do that with the other 2 girls.
But
no, still not an excuse. You can choose to be whoever you want to be.
Yeah. But like, she obviously went through a hard time, really hard time, like being shoved into the cauldron, being changed against her will. But then, like, she had that family all around her. They were trying to help her. Like, she had Cassian. They went through that, like, moment together, which is like, how do you do, like, you're literally going to die for him. And then you're like, no, I hate you.
I don't get it at all.
That was frustrating.
She's dumb.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it was definitely frustrating. Honestly, through the whole book, I was like, oh my God.
Well, and I felt like it was like 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Oh,
the entire book. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, she was so frustrating.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she's frustrating. Anyways, she does finally agree to train.
Yes.
Because he catches on to the fact that she didn't actually want to go to that Illyrian camp.
Yes.
And basically she's too prideful to fail in front of anyone.
Yeah.
Pride is the worst. I don't get it. I understand a lot of people struggle with pride. I don't think I've ever once struggled with pride. And I'm not saying that means it's dumb, but I don't get it. I look like a fool all the time. So
I think, like, I could understand if she was like, I don't want to do this in front of everyone, like, more of like an embarrassed thing and like wanting to work it out on her own. But like the pride thing, it's like, okay.
But she just took it out on Cassian instead of saying, I will train with you in a different location.
Yeah.
Maybe just say that.
Drug him through the mud.
Yeah. And like, and he already is in bad standing with all these men.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of unrest in there as well. And they're supposed to look to him, who is the head of this whole army.
Yeah.
But he can't control one woman.
Yeah.
Just help a guy out, okay? All the while, we find out... So Rhys did make Cassian the courtier or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, instead of just the general, he's also going to be like doing a little bit of political maneuvering. I don't know. I don't even know what a courtier is. Like, but he had to go into meetings, basically.
Yeah.
They find out that the queen that went into the cauldron at the end of Mist and Fury, which we didn't really see her do that, she turned old because Nesta took something from the cauldron. So the cauldron took her beauty away. And so
sucks to be her.
She's pissed. Queen Brialyn, I don't know. She is pissed at Nesta. She's like, you took away my beauty. That was the whole point of me going into the cauldron. And now I'm ugly and old and withered.
Understandably so. She's mad.
She's mad, but she's literally going way too far. Brialyn, girl. She's making deals with the death god Koschei, which is it's the Weaver of the Woods brother and the Bone Carver's brother. He's bad.
Someone you don't want to meet. Yeah. Anything that goes by a death god, I'm out.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, no. Basically, she's just aligning herself with him, and they're trying to take over the world. Basically, bottom line, war is coming again. They're like, great, can't wait.
Can we all just not chill?
Can we all just get along? But yes, she finally does agree to train with the guy because he has her training at the House of Wind, and she finally is able to calm her mind.
Yes.
And she's like, oh my gosh, that was great.
A small win.
It was a small win, but I mean, and the way he got her to do it was, first of all, being at the House of Wind, and also he struck a bargain with her. Mm-hmm. And I definitely thought when the bargain was set, it was going to be something really bad at the end.
Yeah.
He's like, anything short of you telling me to throw myself from the air and not save myself.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm like, that includes murdering anyone else.
Yeah.
That's a very wide net.
I thought that I was like, this is not going to be good.
No. But it ended up being fine.
Just a favor. No.
Yeah.
Typical.
Great idea.
And then you put on your timeline, sparks are flying.
Oh. You don't have to go on my order. I just wrote that because...
No, I like it.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of some flirty vibes going on every once in a while.
For sure.
Typically from Cassian.
Oh, yeah. He's always flirting with Nesta.
Calling her Ness.
Yeah, he does.
He did do that.
But yeah, I feel like they had a lot of different scenes together, didn't they?
Yeah, this book was definitely a lot more than the other ones. I was like, oh.
Not expecting
They're doing it again.
Oh, there it is.
There.
And then she talks about it all the time in her thoughts.
Yeah, she does.
I was really surprised at the amount.
It was way different than the other books because it almost was like a little smutty. Especially
very smutty.
Well, I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Even just the words that they use are way different than any of the other books in the series. So I was like, oh.
It was definitely not romantic, which they made a pact that it was just sex.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Which that comes later, but
yeah.
So it was literally, there was no romance within it, even though he loved her.
Yeah.
Basically this entire time, and she might have.
She did. She was gonna die for him.
That's a good point. She was gonna die for him. So she did. She had to have loved him the whole time.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't believe he's not staying in the room with me. I'm like,
well, you said
you
just
are
sex.
She's so frustrating. She puts up the biggest wall, and then she's like, how dare you? How dare you not fall at my feet? Even though I'm calling you the worst names and just harping on your worst insecurities. How dare you not love me just with all of your heart right now, every moment. I do not get her. But yes, then they find out about the Dread Trove, which are these really ancient articles.
Yeah.
Items, I guess. The mask, harp.
The harp.
And the crown.
The crown.
We find out Brialyn has a crown.
Ugh,
not good.
Brialyn.
And so they're going to try to find the mask and the harp because they don't want her to find them. And the way that they're going to be able to do that is through Elaine or Nesta, because they are made And, you know, like calls to like. We know this.
They say it literally 100 times through
time.
every book.
Yes. So they're going to try to do the scrying thing again, which we all know did not go well in Wings and Ruin. So everyone's a little iffy. Elaine is offering. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. And Nesta's like, you will not.
Which
not on my watch, but I don't want to do it either.
Which she was caring for her a tiny bit there.
She was, yeah.
So.
Yeah, but then she does agree to do it.
Yeah.
But
that scene was kind of creepy.
Which one?
The one where Cassian is there.
Yeah.
And she, like...
That was successful.
She becomes, like, the death god. Like,
she's creepy.
She's dead. And it was like, he looked her in the eyes and he saw, like, she was gone and it was, like, death.
Yes.
And then he kissed her. I'm like, okay, totally get you love her. I'm with you. I'm tracking. However, she is, like, fully immersed in this, like, death god persona right now. And you're going to lock lips with her.
He did, and it saved her.
But could you also have seen it where death just shoots into him?
Yeah, easily. Her? Yeah.
I was like, Cassian, no,
Be
let
careful,
her go.
My man. Let her go. Oh.
She's caused enough trouble.
She really has. She has.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they do need her, and it's good she's alive by the end. We do need her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we talk about Feyre?
Yeah.
Feyre's pregnant.
She is pregnant, and that's why Feyre's not going to do it, because she could do it.
Yes.
Because she's also made, but...
However, Feyre's baby has wings and is going to massacre her from the inside out.
Not great. Not great. Which she doesn't know yet.
She doesn't know.
The other people know, but they've decided not to tell her. Reese is like, I don't want to take away her literally only joy in this life, and knowing that she's going to die. She doesn't have to die, but it seems very, very likely that she'll die.
Yeah.
So, not great.
Which the whole time I was like, no. I would not have been okay, truly, if she was not going to be okay.
That would have been crazy if they killed Feyre
I literally was like, you will not do this.
That would have been crazy.
But you know, like Game of Thrones, they're always killing people off. So I was like, okay, maybe they might, but I'm going to be ticked.
I feel like these books, though, like, okay, Wings and Ruin. Think of the end of that.
Yeah.
Literally, we thought Amryn was gone. We thought Reese was gone. They both survived fine. And I was like, okay, so we're not those books that are killing everybody off. So it's good to know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, have we really lost anyone that we really care about?
But
we don't really care about
he was kind of,
Sorry, Dad. I mean, at the end, he redeemed himself. Yeah. Kind of. But, yeah. Have you seen... I think I've sent it to you probably 8 times, because every time I see it, I laugh, and I'm like, I don't know if I've sent it to Hope, so I do. It's pictures of these crappy wood carvings, and James Charles is like, oh my gosh, did I just make that?
Yes.
Oh my literal God. Yes. I am so talented.
Yes.
And it's Feyre's dad saying that.
Yes.
And it makes me laugh.
I think I've gotten that from you 3 times.
Yeah, okay, great. 8 was
But I do laugh every time.
It makes me laugh every time. Yeah.
Should we talk about how Nesta is like making friends with the priestesses? Is that how you say it? Priestesses? Yeah.
I think so. Gwyn, is her like BFF.
And then what's her name?
Emery. She's an Illyrian.
Yes.
So she had met her earlier, but they kind of hit it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, her wings have been clipped at a young age, which they used to do.
Those dogs.
Yeah. Her dad sucks.
Yes.
We find out even more later. We already know he sucks, and then he sucks way worse later.
I will say, like, one of the things I liked about this book was that it wasn't just focused on, like, the love story.
Mm-hmm.
Too. It was more of, like, the sisterhood that they built throughout the book.
I really loved that.
So I think that's why it speaks to a lot of us girls, too. Is, like, girls overcoming their problems and then, like, making that sisterhood and, like, just running the world, basically.
I really, really liked that. And Nesta really needed some love from the girls. Because she had been sleeping around, so she already has a lot of male attention. Whether it's negative or positive, she's still getting male attention.
Yeah.
I mean, and like Cassian's giving her tons of male attention. But like, she doesn't have very good bonds with like Feyre or Elaine.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was healing for her also to like have a good relationship with a woman again.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of times those are just really bad relationships she's had. So it was healing, I think. Well, for all three of them it was. Because of all their pasts and stuff. But that was really cool. But yeah, she's trying to get them to come to training.
Yeah.
And she does.
She does.
Gets them to come.
Yeah.
Which I loved. She got Gwen to come because she stood up to Meryl, which was her boss.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I know.
Because Meryl did need to be knocked down a couple of pegs.
Oh,
She was just being so dumb. And then they got Emery to come by giving her like spices, which was cool. And they're like, hey, we'll come winnow you in.
Yeah.
That was cool. And they
and
both,
like Reese offered to like, I just love how like, again, he's
family and he's perfect.
He's perfect.
Always.
Yeah, I'll go pick up your friends and bring them.
Yes. And then, they got other priestesses to sign up too. I loved that.
Yes.
Okay. I loved how she tricked that into being, basically. So she had been training, like practicing in the library while she was on her shift.
Yeah.
And Clotho had been asking her to stop, and she's like, okay, but she would keep doing it.
Yeah.
Then she asked Cassian to ask her to stop.
Yes.
But she just did it all so that the priestesses would see him training her.
Yeah.
She like messed up her punches on purpose.
Yeah.
To get him to show them like he's a nice guy. He's going to show you and like he's going to empower you, and he's going to.
And he wasn't going to touch her.
Yes.
Or because he asked for permission. Can I touch you?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, all the priestesses have had a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
So, and it's a lot usually from the men and their lives. So it was so cool. And then the next day they all came. Yeah. Not all, but a lot of them did.
I like that too. And I didn't expect that. Like when it was happening, I was like, what's going on here?
Exactly.
And then I was like, she is smart.
Sneaky.
She is smart.
I know. She is smart. So. She's smart, but she's dumb.
Yeah.
I think it's more that she's just stubborn.
Yeah.
And she never wants to admit when she's wrong.
No.
I think that's more what it is. She's not dumb. Yeah. She's actually extremely smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yes. Okay, so you talked about when Nesta cried, and it was creepy.
Yes.
And Cassian, like, saved her. He brought her out. But when that whole creepy scene was over, they found out that the mask was in the bog of Orid, which is in the middle.
Yeah.
By, like, under the mountain and the Weaver of the Wood. And, like, they found... I didn't realize that... In that place, it's like not ruled by anybody, and magic just freely flows wherever.
Yeah, don't like that.
It's a creepy place. It's so creepy.
Yeah.
But what did you think of that scene? Did you hate it?
No, I didn't hate it. I was just like, oh my gosh.
It wasn't quite your thing.
Like, no, it was fine. Like, I wasn't.
Have you seen the artwork for that when she's walking out of the water?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna find you some pictures.
Okay.
But you talk about it.
After, like, she defeats him when she's walking out of the water? Yes. Okay, so we can talk about that. I found it just so vile that he literally kept breathing into her mouth to keep her alive to continue doing stuff to her.
That was bad, man. That was real bad. So, yeah, we see... Oh, no, Autumn Court sentries are there. They attack Azriel. Yeah. So Cassian goes back for him and leaves her in a tree. She ends up leaving because she's like, they're dead. So I gotta go get them. And she's like, I'm gonna go in the water. After they which...
They said, do not go in the water.
They said don't move. And then definitely don't go in the water because the Kelpies are in there. And they literally eat people.
So we're gonna move and we're gonna go in the water.
Yeah. Which, in that scenario, she was like, they are probably gonna be dead. I have to do something. I can't just sit here. So it was better than her being like, are you out there? Like, it wasn't that... I don't know. And he's like, I was only gone for 30 minutes. I was like, 30 minutes is a long time.
Yeah. Especially when you're, like, in a haunted forest.
And she's, like, holding herself up on this branch, too. Yeah. So she goes in there. Well, she doesn't even get in the water yet, but the Kelpie gets out. Creepy thing. And drags her under. And, he's, like, putting air in her so that she... Like, it prolongs it.
Yes.
Yeah. Not great.
What a freak.
He is a freak. And then we find out he wanted her to be his bride.
Yeah. Oh, creepy. It's a no from me, dog.
But yeah, so she's like grappling for her power.
Yeah.
And then it comes at her and she gets it. And she's like, it's the mask. Mm-hmm. And she slaps it on her face. And she rises. And she like doesn't feel any pain anymore.
Yeah.
She's like a different thing.
Yeah.
She's not herself. and she has just the most strength. Oh my gosh, I have chills. And she raises an army of the dead because the Kelpie has killed things for years, centuries. And all the dead things that it's killed come and attack him. She cuts his head off.
Which is warranted.
Yeah. Cassian and Asriel are back. They get in the water to try to help her. And then they see dead. Oh, it's just such a cool scene. I would love to see that played out on the screen.
Yeah, it would
that
be
would
cool.
be epic. And the skeleton soldiers come up from the water. I would have shat myself. And then she walks slowly out of the water with the Kelpie's head.
Yes.
And then she takes the mask off and falls.
Yeah.
And all of them fall too.
Yeah.
And we find out that no one has ever wielded the mask before without dying.
But because she was made.
Exactly. And she just
And
like took it off like
made.
it's no problem.
Yeah.
That was cool. They're like, anytime that anyone else has had to do that, you had to cut their head off to get the mask off.
Well, thank God we didn't have to do that.
I was hoping that she would use the mask again later and raise another army of the dead.
Ooh, you never know.
That's true. That's a good point.
You never know.
I guess we'll never know. Oh, that was so freaking cool. That was so cool. Oh, and then they start training like Valkyries. Mm-hmm. That was so cool. So we find out that Meryl, who is the horrible older priestess, well, she's not even old, but like Gwyn's boss, is researching the Valkyries and trying to do like a history of the Valkyries because they don't have one yet. And they decide they're going to be the Valkyries because they're like this lost female fighting squad. Oh, I loved it. And it's made now, the only Valkyries that are out are made of these women who have all been taken advantage of or hurt, except Nesta, okay?
Yeah. But she got pushed into the cauldron. That's hurt.
I hear that. She was a bitch before.
Correct.
It made her maybe more bitchy.
Correct.
But I feel like that is... Yes, that sucks. It sucks. For sure. I still think what Feyre went through under the mountain is about 1 billion times worse than her getting put in the cauldron.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Feyre went through all that, and she was doing it in a selfless manner.
Yeah.
And then Amarantha killed her.
Yeah.
And then she was remade.
Yep.
But she wasn't... She was having... She didn't lash out at anyone. She just had PTSD.
Yeah.
And was like internally battling the things that happened.
Yep.
Nesta's like, how dare you do this to me, Feyre? She blamed it all on... that was what I was going to say earlier. She blamed it all on Feyre. She's like, I didn't ever want to be here. You dragged me into all of this. Pause. So we're going all the way back to the beginning. Feyre killed a wolf because she was out hunting for your sorry ass and you didn't do anything. And she killed a wolf to get you money, to get you new clothes because you wouldn't stop bitching about getting new clothes. But this is all Feyre's fault. Yes, you're right. She gets me fired up. Okay, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm done. Yeah. Okay, so then...
That's freaking funny.
Oh, yeah. The weapons that she makes.
Yes. She makes weapons. The man-made the trove, right?
Yeah, the new Dread Trove. She makes another one.
Yeah, so she goes to the blacksmith and he's like letting her make some like swords or like daggers, whatever. And he ends up like bringing them to Reese and he's like, take them. Like,
please don't.
They're haunted.
They're haunted.
They have power. Like she accidentally made like a fourth trove, basically.
That made me laugh so hard.
Yes.
Yeah. And they decide to keep it from her. Well, no. They decide not to. But it takes.
Yes.
They're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
We'll let her know, but they all know about it.
Yeah. But then Cassian like asks her like, hey, like, what were you thinking about when you made those? And she's like, why? And he's like,
why?
Oh, well, they're kind of like powerful. And he said something about like Reese doesn't know how, or like he mentioned somebody else, and she's like, who knows about this? And she finds out, and then she acts like the biggest bitch ever. Oh my Lord. And she once again goes straight for the jugular and is like, well, Feyre, you're probably gonna die.
I was so pissed at her.
I was seeing red.
I was so angry. I'm like, you are actually a child.
And you know what?
Actually a child.
Good on Reese, because he was like, Cassian, get her out before I kill her. And I'm like, do it.
Please. Do us all a favor.
Do it. I wouldn't have been mad.
No.
I would have been like, you know what?
She deserved it.
She deserved it. And Feyre is like the best person ever. And she's like, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
She's struggling. It's okay. Wait, I might die. She was struggling. It's okay. No.
Yeah. And I know Pharaoh is mad at Rhys because he didn't tell her, which that's a whole different story. But Nesta just did it out of anger just to hurt Feyre. She's saying, you're going to die, and that's how I'm going to hurt you. Like,
and the way she's talking about it to her is like disrespectful to Feyre. It's disrespectful to Rhys. And it's disrespectful to the baby.
Yes.
Like, you literally care nothing about anybody.
I was so pissed.
Rot.
Seriously. Oh, so then she runs away like a little baby because she can't. She's like, knows Rhys is about to freaking murder her.
As she should run away.
Cassian gets her away, and they go on a hike for like 5 days.
He says, "Pack your stuff." I loved it though because he's like, "Carry that bag." Yeah, I can't. Get it. Get up. We're walking.
Yeah, I loved that. And finally, she breaks down after like day 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, finally, you realize you are the worst. I don't feel like that was redeeming at all. I just think it was more of a turning point for her to be like, maybe to voice some thoughts that have been in her head.
Yeah.
Because she must have hated herself this entire time. But she honestly, she presents herself like she thinks she's hot shit. She's just really, well, she is actually very cool. Like, her powers are very cool.
Yeah.
But that's cool, Nesta. And we do see good glimmers of herself with Gwyn and
Emery,
and even with Cassian when they're like together, not when she's like being a jerk to him, but you see glimmers of a good person in there.
You do.
Her negative characteristics majorly outweigh the small glimmers of positive that we see.
Yeah.
I just don't even think it compares.
Yeah.
The evil with which she puts out her words. And like she does it on purpose to hurt people.
Yeah.
And I hate how she talks about it like she didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
She says, she's like, but I always would just lash out like I couldn't help it. Yes, you literally just shut your mouth. That's all you have to do. Just don't say anything.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
Bingo.
We all learned that in kindergarten. She never learned that lesson. I felt like she was such a victim.
Yeah.
I know I've said this and I'm going to stop. No one wants to hear me talk again about how I think she thinks she's a victim and she's actually not. They finally get back and she does decide at some point to go with Gwyn to one of their ceremonies. And it's like this beautiful thing. We find out Nesta actually loves music. She loves Elsa to dance. But while she's there, which I thought was a cool thing, she scried with the bones in her body and the stone that they were standing on.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely a much better experience than the other one.
Yeah.
It felt like more of like a natural thing. And she was just like so taken away with the music. I was kind of confused up until she had that like vision why we were going so in depth on how the melody was.
Yes.
It was like 3 or 4 pages of what the cavern looked like.
Yeah.
What was happening. What the melody sounded like.
Yeah.
Like at least 2 pages just of how then the voices went up high and then some came down low.
Yeah.
First of all, how do you even know how to write that? It sounded great when she wrote it, but it was so much detail. I was like, why are we doing this? Got it. We're setting the scene for the scrying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we find out that the harp is in the prison.
Yes, the prison. That scene, I was like, oh my God. Okay.
I hate when they go to the prison.
I don't want to go to the prison.
No.
Yeah, but there's like a different part of the prison that they didn't know about.
Hidden.
Yes.
Yeah, because the harp.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she accidentally unlocks, what's her name? Or it was a boy. I thought it was a girl the whole time, but then I was like, no, this is a boy.
Well, there is a girl that he did put in there, but yeah, it was a guy. Leanthus, maybe?
Yes.
Which is like the worst thing that's ever been put in the prison, I think is what they were saying.
Yeah.
Oops. That was not great. No, that was not great. But it's okay because she kills him. She ends up being able to kill him with her sword. Is that why?
Didn't she have the sword with her?
She did have ataraxia with her.
Yeah, I think so.
She's able to kill him.
Yeah.
She's able to
kill him. She offs him.
One thing I was confused about, which I'm hoping we get more information on. Later on, Eris mentions the 3 sacred mountains. One was the one where Amarantha was, under the mountain, that mountain is
Yeah.
sacred. Ramiel is sacred. And then the prison mountain is sacred.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely interested in what like Ramiel is going to be. Why did that one guy try to get to the top? The pass of Analius. And the reason they do the blood rite is because Analius tried to get up to the top of the mountain and touch that thing. So like he knew something was special about it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole reason they do the blood rite. And then I remember Eris had said no one's ever checked out the bottom of it to see like what's going on underneath. So I hope we get more into that. Like, what is that? Because why would they even mention that?
That's
then the
true.
prison, remember the harp? When she saw it, she heard like what had last happened.
Yeah.
And that whoever had it was evil.
Yeah.
And they trapped people in the stone of the mountain.
Yes.
So like, but anyways, I'm interested to hear how that plays out. Like, are we going to find out that history?
Yeah.
And like, are people going to get rescued? Probably not, because it's probably been quite a while that they've been stuck in stone.
Maybe she puts that mask on in there. You never know.
Oh, maybe she does. But yeah, she's able to save Cassian. The fact that she could kill Leanthus was crazy. It was ataraxia. That's the way she did it. She cut off his head.
Yeah.
She likes to do that. That's her thing. That's her thing. But yeah, that was pretty crazy in the prison.
There's so many details in here.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to do all this. Like the house thing, we don't need to. Although I did like the house. Okay.
Yeah, the house was like one of her friends. Like she was making friends with the house.
That was so cute.
It was cute, and it would give her like whatever she wanted. I
Yes.
liked when the girls were there.
Yes, they're
What did they
sleepover.
ask for?
The
One of them-
craziest things.
Was it like
There's a Pegasus or unicorn or
they kept
something.
asking for stuff, and the house would just like deliver it to them.
Yeah, they were.
I thought that was cool.
I thought that was so cute. And you know you would do that too.
Oh yeah,
You would totally do that. Yeah. And yeah, for Christmas it showed her its darkness.
Yeah.
And said like, I have this darkness about me too.
yeah.
I don't know, it was like cute.
No,
and
it
like
was really cute.
also I thought that the house was going to actually be one of the Dread Trove. I thought that there was
really?
I thought maybe the mask was hidden there or the harp, because I thought it was calling to her basically.
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was just her friend. But I thought that's what was going to happen. I did.
Huh.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, back to the training. They keep like conquering more things. They're able to finally cut the ribbon, which
Yes!
only the boys had been able to do.
Yeah.
Cassian and
that
them.
makes them a Valkyrie. That's the
Yes.
Valkyrie's like final test.
So they're able to do that. They completed the blood rite qualifier.
Which they didn't know.
Yes. And
I
like when
loved
they
it.
thought, they were like, so are we doing it? And then it was like, nah.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely not doing the blood right.
Because I was like, please don't.
I know. I thought they were going to go do... Well, they did, but against their will. So I thought they were going to go choose to do that. I'm like, I would never step foot in that.
No, that is like the Hunger Games. And we have already discussed this. I will not be a part of that.
No, absolutely not. I opt out.
Excuse me. I was thinking in the car, how would it go if Brooke and I ended up in it, the blood rite, on accident? And I was like, okay, this is what I think would happen.
I have no survival skills.
No, but you would try. You'd be
Yes,
like,
of
okay,
course.
I saw this in a movie one time, like, cut off your hair, we're gonna make rope out of it, and like swing from the trees. Like, I could totally see you doing that.
Oh, for sure.
I would be a hot freaking mess.
I would too.
I know, but I think you would be like, let's do this. Like, I could see you doing that.
You would have to, or you're going to get murdered.
And it would go either really well, I think. Like, I feel like maybe we could, like, figure something out.
Yeah.
Or,
Like, at the end, when they were going to climb, I would have been like, no, we're doing the one where you leave.
yeah.
We're not going to die here. No thanks.
Yeah. But I feel like also something would happen and we would just start dying laughing, and then the monster would get us at night.
Yeah, we would not make it.
Yeah. Absolutely dead. There's no way. No way of getting out of that one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So anyway, back to Cassian and Nesta.
Yes.
Basically, what? Go
I did
ahead.
forget about Solstice. I was like, are they mating?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? But it was.
Yeah.
But they didn't, no one voiced it. They did say like, we're going to be together forever.
Yeah.
But. 'cause
Yeah.
of
So
the
they're
way it
like
was
together.
described. Yeah.
And then Cassian like mentions the M word, the mate word. And she completely freaks out and she's like, that means nothing to me. I only knew like husband and wife.
Yes.
I don't like, and just flies off the handle again. Gets in
Shocking.
a fight and she's like, I want my bargain.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God, here we go. And she just wanted to go to, what's that house?
She wanted space, basically.
Yeah.
To
She
not
wanted to leave him.
overreact.
She wanted to leave him to leave her alone for a week or until she talked to him.
Yeah. You know what? That was shocking to me that was what her bargain was.
Yeah.
It was
Out of all the
actually
things.
the smartest thing for her. Like, that was, I'm just saying, like, she knew she was going to blow up on him and say something mean.
Yeah.
And so she said, don't come talk to me until I speak to you. Because she says she needed time to like, get her thoughts right and not blow up at him.
Yeah.
I was like, we are learning. We're finally growing. And so she just needed time. And the fact that she noticed that within herself, she was not impulsive.
Yeah.
And I thought she was going to say, okay, I do my bargain. Never speak to me again, is literally what I thought it was going to be. And I was like, well, shit. That freaked me out. Yeah. And we've already seen her, like, starting to make amends. She made amends with Amryn.
Yeah.
And she was like, you have been nothing but kind to me this entire time, and I crapped on you. Mm-hmm. That scene with Amryn really was like, and Amryn was like, we all have evil inside of us.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It was beautiful. That whole scene at Starfall with her was beautiful. But we see her slowly getting better. Like, as she's getting stronger with her training and stuff, she's also, like, mentally getting stronger.
Yeah.
And she's has these great friendships. But yeah, she goes to Emery's and to be like, I need help. And, like, you know, talking about her boy. Like, it's that whole thing. And Gwen comes out of the library. Obviously, she's been out of the library to go to training.
Yeah.
But she goes all the way to the Illyrian camp to be with her friend.
Yeah.
And she's
growing.
She said there are things more important than fear.
Yeah.
And that's why she was there.
It is sweet.
Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Yes. So it's like a cute moment that she comes, and then
all
of a sudden,
Sarah J. Maas pulls that rug right on from under you.
Something comes in and just takes over them, and all of a sudden, they're in the freaking blood right.
I was like, my mouth dropped.
That's not what I thought was going to happen, but I was like, are you kidding me?
I know, but then I was so excited. I was so excited to learn.
You were?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, here we go.
Hunger
Games.
Was going to die.
But the thing of it is Cassian's like, I'm going in. He's like, Azriel, I'm going in to get her. And Rhys is like, no, you're not.
Yes.
Because they have that treaty where nobody can go in and take somebody out, or they will be hunted and killed as well as the person they took out.
So dumb.
But there should have been somewhere they could go and be like, they were taken in there against their will.
Yeah.
We need them back.
Exactly. It's dumb.
Yeah.
The whole thing is dumb in my opinion. The fact that they're killing each other. Like, they're killing off like half of their...
Why is that a thing?
Half of their warriors.
You guys need each other to fight the other powers that be.
Yes. But I know that, like, I think they've talked about trying to get rid of it and no one ever would or whatever. So they're in the blood right. And then Cassian and Azriel have to go look at Briallen because Eris went and got himself kidnapped. Way to go, man.
I would have left him there.
Cassian wanted to. But they're like, we have to go get him because he knows too much. And he has the sword or the dagger.
Yeah.
Because they went under the mountain and Nesta seduced him with a dance, and she's apparently an amazing dancer, and they gifted him the dagger.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Rhys,
it's a whole thing.
That might have been your one mistake.
There was another mistake in here. Big mistake. Huge. Because they send Cassian and Azriel to go because Rhys can't go.
Yeah.
Why can't Rhys go? Maybe because he made the dumbest bargain in the history of the universe. What did you think of their bargain?
I did not like it.
Oh,
and I did not appreciate it.
Goodness.
I don't appreciate the bargains in these books in general.
No.
Other than the one for favorite to go with Rhys for a week, a month. But I didn't like that one because it should have been longer than a week. However, I digress on that. But like the bargains, can you not just be like, JK, we're not going to do that. But he made a bargain with her and she made a bargain with him that if one of them dies, the other dies.
That is the dumbest shit I have ever heard. You can make an excuse to say it's love.
It's true love.
It's true love. That's the dumbest thing. It does not match with their characters. They are both the two most selfless people in all of the books.
Yeah.
Feyre, we know why she's selfless. She hunted for her family as the youngest kid. She sacrificed her entire life for all of Prythian.
Yeah.
Time and time again, they've been selfless. Rhys was going to let her marry somebody else.
Yeah.
And not even say that they were mates.
Yeah.
And you just see time and time again, how
that
selfless
he was
they
going to
are.
die. Just him. She was
Just
going to
him.
stay.
Exactly.
He told her, if I go, keep going.
Exactly. And so then we find out after the war, they decided that they were going to die together.
Yeah. No.
Okay. But they, at that point, they already had talked about how they did want to have kids. At this point, I know Feyre hadn't said, I'm ready yet.
Yeah.
But they both had agreed that they wanted to have kids. So you're telling me you're cool with the fact that if one of you dies, that kid loses both parents in the same day. You're cool with that.
Yeah.
That's selfish.
Not cool.
As shit.
Yeah.
And then it's both of the High Lord and
Yeah.
Lady. That's the
And
dumbest
like to
thing.
do that to all their family members.
Yes.
Like they're all torn up about it.
I do not like how she wrote that. Sorry,
didn't
Sarah.
like it.
I did not like it. I don't think it's at all their personalities. I know that they're the lovey-dovey couple, but they aren't stupid. And that was a stupid decision.
Yeah.
They also could have just said, let's die together.
Yeah.
And then not did a bargain. They could have just said those words. I didn't like it. I did not feel like it meshed with their characters.
Yeah.
So now, with Feyre basically on the brink of death because of this birth, we now think we're going to lose not only Feyre, but the baby and Rhys.
Awesome.
Great. Can't wait. Oh, that pissed me off so much. I was like, this doesn't make any sense that they would do this. I just think in this book, they were kind of written really like aloof and distracted, which that makes sense that they were distracted because of the pregnancy and the danger Feyre was in and the baby. And then this, I was like, they're not dumb. They're not dumb. Anyways, so then Cassian and Azrael basically stake out Briellen's castle for like a week while the blood rite is going on. It was stressing me out way too much to go back and forth between those. I just wanted to know what's going on in the blood rite, but I do understand why they did that because then the storylines merge. Yeah. But I was like, I just need to know if everyone's okay. Yeah. The reveal about the bracelets.
They had friendship bracelets.
It was so cute.
And they like glowed and like helped them find each other.
Yes. Oh, I loved it.
Because they all were like deposited into the blood rite in different spaces.
Should we make friendship bracelets?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the blood rite, like they had to find each other. So they're both like defending themselves against the elements of the forest and the monsters and the people, but also like trying to find each other. So it really was a struggle. Like they all were pretty beaten up.
Yeah, it was like just a lot of days of basically war.
Yeah.
Maneuvering around in this horrible place.
Yeah. Nesta saved, who's it she found first? Emery, like helped her. Then they found Gwen. Gwen saved them.
Yep.
And then they all just like worked together and they had used what they had learned throughout their different things to work together. Yeah. And also Cassian had really prepared Nesta for this by talking to her about the blood rite too.
He did. Yeah.
Like she kept remembering how he would say things like, you know, the night stay, you know, you can't go anywhere at night. You have to hide from them. All this stuff.
Yeah.
So she was pretty prepared.
Yeah. And then Emery also knows a lot because of her family.
Yes.
Being in the blood rites themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And then they do find themselves at the foot of the mountain. Yes. And that already there, like there's like 3 different levels of Illyrian warriors. Yeah. They're already at the 2nd level and only 12 people in all of the history of Illyria had gotten in that spot. So the fact that those 3 girls did it was very cool.
I really liked how they were like, okay, we can just like hang out until dawn and then we like survive, but we don't like win, or we can climb to the top and then like we win. Yeah. And they went through like, at first they were like kind of struggling back and forth, but then they all started telling their stories of what happened. Wow. And it was really a beautiful moment because then they were like, you know what? We're doing this together. Yes. As us women, like we're gonna conquer these things and we're gonna win. Yes. And I really, even though I would have been like, I'll just wait until dawn, it's fine, I really appreciated that they were like, let's really liked
that. Yeah. So I'm gonna make this short.
Okay.
So they were just like bearing their souls, bearing their hardships.
Yes.
And then it's Nesta's turn and she's like,
you're going on a rant again, aren't you?
Yeah. Gwen was like, I was taken advantage of and it was horrible. She tells about her horrible experience. Emery tells about her horrible experience with her father. Yeah. They were both extreme victims in their situations. Yeah. Couldn't be helped. Nesta is like, the dad who I never loved died in front of me and I didn't stop it. And I'm mean to everyone. And that's who I am. I would be so embarrassed if that was my story to tell. The fact that she said that after they said their horrible traumatic stories, and she's like, I can't listen to a fire pop.
You need a t-shirt that says Nesta's #1 fan on it.
I was just, I know I sound like I hate her. I think I go back and forth because that
I don't think you go back and forth.
Juxtaposed to how awesome she is, like in battle.
I don't really think you go back and forth.
I don't think so either. I don't think I like her.
It's fine. You don't have to.
I know, but I, like in that moment, I wanted her to be like, I realized that like in my scenario,
I'm the problem.
I'm the problem. I'm the bad guy in my story.
Yeah.
You guys had bad guys happen to you. I'm the bad guy in my story. And I'm accepting that I've been this shitty person and I'm trying to do better. Yeah. I don't feel like she said that. She was just like, this is what happened and I'm a shitty person. Let's do this. Like, I don't feel like it was explained enough that she's very sorrowful for her actions. Other than, I hate myself.
Yeah.
That's different from being like, actually sorry for what you have done.
Yeah.
I felt like we only got really a glimpse of that when she talked to Amryn. And then she does tell Feyre she loves her. She does. Which is the first time she's literally ever told anyone that.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just remember reading that and I'm like, that's embarrassing that that's your story.
Yeah.
And you're saying it at the same level as that their stories are. That's what I felt like she was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go off of my soapbox, stepping down.
So they're going up the mountain. They're really struggling. They talked about how sharp the rocks were and just what a trip it was. They had people coming behind them, so we have to hurry. Focus. It's 10:30.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. They're going up the mountain. They've got people coming behind them. Who's it with the hurt leg? It's not Gwen. It's
Gwen is hurt.
Gwen is the one that's hurt.
And then also
Gwen.
Emery hurt herself too.
Yeah.
But just
Emery like sprained her ankle. Gwen has like the bad leg.
Yeah. Nesta carries her.
Nesta's carrying her. Yeah. And then she's like, okay, we're not going to have time to get up there, beat these guys. If I'm carrying you, like, you guys go. She actually was
there
very
you go.
selfless.
Yes. I was like,
she said, you guys go. I'll hold them off.
That was awesome.
Possibly die. And Gwen was like, no, like, I'm staying with you. And she's like, okay. Gives her a hug. Does a pressure point. Knocks her out and is like, Emery, take
Get
her.
up there. I thought that was great. That was awesome of her because she was like, "You're like, you guys mean so much to me. I will sacrifice my life for you." So right there, that's a true friend. We're making a lot of amends there.
We are.
It's okay, what she said.
Yeah. So she's fighting with, what's that guy's name? It starts with a B. B, like Bellion or something.
John Bellion.
Yeah.
It's not John Bellion.
They're fighting.
Bellius.
He's basically like killing her. She's trying with all her might.
Thunder booms. Cassian comes in.
Yes.
And he kills him.
Yes.
And then he says, now I'm going to slit your pretty little throat.
What the heck? I literally was like, I did not read that correctly.
I didn't. I read it like 3 times. I was like, oh, he's under the crown.
Yes.
Yeah. So they
immediately knew.
They had met up with Brielle and finally it was all a trap to get Cassian.
Yeah.
In order to kill Nesta. Because this lady has the biggest grudge against Nesta, which is so
taking her beauty.
She's crazy. So she is like, summon the mask and the heart. Then I'll kill you and then I'll be young.
Okay.
Great. Sounds great.
And she's like, no.
Yeah. And she's like, fine, then I'll kill your mate. And she's like, no. And then she has Cassian start to kill her.
Yes.
She's like, well, dude, you're not going to be able to get my stuff if I'm dead. And she's like, oh, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll get your blood. And then she says, kill.
Yeah.
And then he I was confused about that. I thought they said he stabbed himself.
He did.
But he didn't. There was not even blood on his
Well,
blade.
he made it look like he did.
So like that, how is he out of the crown's, like, is
true
he like.
love.
It's true love, that's how. And then Dawn breaks.
Well, no, he was able to do that because she didn't say who.
But he still would have had to kill somebody, which would have been himself,
he was attempting it. He just missed. That's what I got.
That works. But then dawn breaks and her power comes back because, yes, during the blood rite, all their powers are taken.
Yeah.
And she explodes on this woman.
Unleashes.
And it talks about how you can hear it all over Prithian.
Yeah.
That it's like the most powerful thing. And she like burns, she unmade her, so she turns back into a woman, and then she turns her to ash.
Yeah.
That was so cool. Man! She ripped her a new one.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. And then Cassian's fine.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Az and Moore come in. They're like, sorry, done celebrating. Fair's dying.
Yeah, literally.
That part I was like, come on. Like, can we
But you knew, I kept thinking, I'm like, I don't have much book left. This is not good. Like,
I forgot about
we got to
Feyre.
wrap all this up. So they go back. Feyre's dying.
Bad.
Like, what do they call it? Like the magic healer or whatever is there. And she's basically like, yeah, this isn't good. We're going to have to try and cut her out, but it's probably going to kill her.
Which, okay. I feel like with their magic, they could
heal her.
Stop blood happening.
And
but apparently they can't.
Yeah. I would have thought they could have just healed her, gotten her out here or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like, Rhys, go into her mind, take away her pain.
And he goes, oh, it said, he should have thought of that before. I'm like, my man.
Come
like
on. You've been perfect
thing.
the whole time.
She's been in literally excruciating pain
Could she
hours.
not have been like, Rhys, help me out here?
Oh my gosh. So they get the baby out. Baby's not crying. That was sad.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I was like, literally what's about to happen?
Yeah.
I didn't know how it was going to
Baby wasn't showing a lot of signs of life. Feyre wasn't showing a lot of signs of life.
He starts crying.
Yeah.
I was like, is she dead?
Rhys is flipping out. They're holding him back.
Yes.
Like, everything's a mess. Then here comes Nesta.
With all three of the Dread Trove.
Yes.
Oh, that was cool. She just lays on top of her?
She does. She lays on top of her, and then she starts saying, like, I'll give it back if you give me her back. Like, if you help me heal her, I'll give her back. Yeah. And she just keeps saying it over and over and over again. She
talks to the mother, we find out.
Yes.
She's literally speaking to the mother.
Yes.
Which was cool.
Yes.
She was like in another dimension because she plucked the 26th string.
Yeah.
Which is the time string.
So she just like held everything with Feyre too.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah, it said like death was looming, but they were just like stuck.
Yes.
It was quiet.
And then we find out she did not. The mother did not take all of Nessa's power because she's like, you've given enough. Yeah. And you've sacrificed everything.
Yeah. And in her mind, she was telling Feyre like that she loved her. So when Feyre woke up, she said, I love you too. I know. And then Rhys is Nesta's number one fan.
He sure is. Because Feyre's great. She's also completely healed from the birth and the incision. Yeah. And then the baby's a full-term baby now. Nyx is a full-term baby. Yeah. Rhys is fine, obviously.
Basically, everyone's good.
Everyone's great. Oh.
And then Cassian and Nesta are having a ceremony.
Oh, like a wedding, but mating ceremony. Yeah. That was great.
All is well.
All is well.
Minus all the other things they haven't tied up yet.
Yeah, there's a lot. So we've got like Elaine and Lucian. Wait, did we talk about that at the beginning of this?
Yeah.
I think we did.
They have to more Asriel, please. Yes. Let's continue Feyre and Rhys just a little bit.
I feel like there's going to be more with the Dread Trove.
The mountains. We got some more to discuss.
We got quite a bit. I feel like we're going to get more into Eris because I feel like he's good. Yeah. I mean, I think he's good. Basically, I really thought that we were going to find out why he left more in the woods. Yeah. And he clearly... That's
true. We have to find that out, too. Because he said it's a conversation for me and her.
Yeah.
So they're totally going to do her story.
Well, they definitely will. Yeah. I think we know that Eris knows that she is into girls. Yeah. So, I think maybe is that what he was referring to Cassian? Like, I'll let her tell you that. I don't know. Why would he leave her there, though? Yeah. And if Moore knows, why is she treating him like crap? Yeah. That part, I'm excited to learn all about that. Because we do think he might actually not be bad. Yes. Overall, what a roller coaster.
Completely changed by this book series.
Yes. Wow. Loved it. I'm so excited for more. Yeah. Can't wait. More of this book. Yeah. Not more. Without an E. Yeah. These books were so good. Like good. I'm like buzzing. Yes. They were so good.
I just want to talk about it with everybody.
I know. Please. Anytime anyone wants to speak about anything, I have about 200 reels saved in a folder on my Instagram that I can send you if you are interested. Hope has seen all of them, maybe twice.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so good. And I'm so glad we did these for the podcast. Because I just have had a lot of fun doing this with you.
It's been fun.
It has been. Yeah.
That's about it.
That is. Next week, tune in to hear us talk about New Moon. Because we already did Twilight earlier.
Yep.
And now we're doing the rest of the Twilight series just in time for Halloween.
Ooh, spooky season.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah. Don't forget to follow us, like us, subscribe.
Give us a review if it's good.
Only if it's good. I don't want to hear anything negative. As I always say, can't handle it. Thank you. And yeah, Goodreads.
Yeah.
We want to see what you're reading so we can read it too.
Just talk to us, basically.
Please be our friend. All right. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.